Whoa, 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 whoa. What is good, man? Well, let me do this thing full screen. Yeah, this better. What's up, y'all? Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? Man. Yeah, yeah. That was a wrong picture on there, man. That was a wrong picture. But this can kind of be the same thing. This can kind of be the same thing. But yeah. What is good? Serbia, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's up? We'll get a few people on here, man. It is Monday. It is Monday, and I really wanted to talk to you guys, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. But I see a lot of people on here, man. But man, it's just something just hit my heart today, man, that I had to talk about. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Everybody from the LA West Coast. What's good? Yeah, Beast by Deuce. What's up? I'm gonna be out there, man. In actually 3 weeks. I think I'll be out in LA. 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? How does Native Instruments going? It's going pretty good. Like I went and made my own like little context sounds. You know, I like to do a lot of stuff in standalone mode, but it's okay. But it's still best using the machine and all that stuff with the computer. Very much better. Yeah. But yeah, we got a few people in here. I want to talk to you guys. I actually want to make a video today, but I thought it would be better if I did it live because I can go ahead and, kind of talk to you guys, whatever. As you guys know, I'm Bishop Bolo. You know what I'm saying? We're underneath the Bolo congregation right here. You know, we are all brothers and sisters under this roof, under this house that we call music. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you guys know that if you want to donate, the collection plate is wide open. So if you want to donate, if you think this is something worthy to donate, that's cool. If not, it really doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't matter. It just feels good when people, turn around and support you, and that means because it's it's kind of cool to see that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, like I came on today, man, to really kind of talk to you guys, man, about the level of hate that I'm seeing that's going on with a lot of people, man. Like, it's a lot of hating going on, man. Like, why? I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Thank you, D. Davis, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the donation, man. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. First one to donate. Thank you. But man, like I was saying before, like I don't understand why so many people are hating on other successful people. I don't get it. How can you call yourself a musician? Somebody who's maybe an up and coming musician or even somebody who's actually there. How can you call yourself somebody a master of music and a master of life and you hate on other people like that? I don't get it. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You may disagree with some people, whatever, but just pure hate and then like side hate. Like I've seen some videos on YouTube that just really kind of hurt my heart, man. Like it really hurt my heart and it's been kind of sitting on me because I'm seeing people who are not nowhere near the level of some of these great YouTubers that risk their time and risk their energy on helping out so much of the community. Thank you, Peep Dog. Thank you so much for the donation, man. I see so many people like YouTubers, like you got people like Av or Abe, however you want to say it, Abe McCree. You got people like Busyworks Beats, Curtis King TV, Henny the Business. Who else? Bro Beats. Who else? I like Andrew Masters' page too. You got all these different people. You got who else? Y'all start naming some people that you watch. I can't. It's all coming up a fog right now. Um, but there's so many great YouTubers out here that do production and try to show people stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got and that's like pretty successful. That's like really doing this, and you got people that hate on other producers because really they have some insecurities about them. That's what I think. Oh yes, definitely Ocean. Yeah, definitely Ocean. He's dope. What's it? Chuki Beats, whatever. Wavy Wayne. How could I forget Wavy Wayne? I'm tripping right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many great YouTubers that take time out of their day. And you got to think, like, for us to just do videos, like for people that are on YouTube to just do, yeah, the guy with the puppet too. I forgot about him. Ed telling, yeah, y'all name everybody. Y'all name everybody that y'all watch. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them, I pretty much go to everybody's page. You know what I'm saying? Sarah, who does a lot of stuff with the native instrument stuff, like. Yeah, producer grind, producer culture. I'm tripping. Like, there's so many, like, think about this. There's so many great places you can go to on YouTube and learn. And people are taking time out their day, even if they're not editing. A lot of these people, you have to go to the studio sometimes. You have to find talent. You have to get in touch with talent. You have to set up the overhead cameras, get the lighting right, buy a good camera, get the gear. You know, sometimes do product reviews on gear that you really don't want to do it on because you're trying to give people, you know, as much information as you can. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do all of that. And then you got some people who are calling out other YouTubers to either try to support their fan base or try to you know, throw their nuts around or some shit like that. And that's weird to me. That is like the weirdest thing to me. Because at the end of the day, we're all trying to help everybody out. And the crazy part about it is some of the people who are really like hating on other producers or other people that's on YouTube really don't have nothing going on. They don't have anything to show for it. They don't have any credits. They don't have anything. They talk about a lot of stuff, but they don't have none of that stuff going on. But they have the time to hate on other producers and engineers and all that stuff. That's crazy. Like right now, let's just be honest. Ballistics, that's your name. Appreciate you. What's up, Deacon Fatal? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I can say is, like me, okay? I'm a platinum producer. Hooray, good job. I'm a platinum producer. I got my plaques hanging up on the wall. I'm a platinum producer. Multi-platinum at that. Hooray. Go Bolo. Yeah. But all that is just plaques hanging on the wall. I haven't even ordered the other 37 plaques I could have got because it's just a picture hanging on my wall. I get more satisfaction when I read the comments and people are telling me, man, appreciate you for showing me this or doing this and doing that. Or like even yesterday when I was walking on the Atlanta Beltline and I seen like 2 or 3 people that's like, yo, you Bolo, I seen you on YouTube and this, that, whatever. That gives me more satisfaction than even really making beats now. Because right now I'm pretty much just making beats for sport. Like I still get in the studio. I still do certain things. Bloodline Media, thank you so much for that donation. Thank you so much. I still do all of that. But I get more satisfaction by helping you guys and talking to you guys on a daily basis. You got to think like people like me, people like a whole bunch of people you see on Producer Grind and Producer Culture, like Henny the Business. Like I go to Turbo's page and just, you know, watch some of the stuff that he does. Like he doesn't post that much, but I see all that. But like we taking time. People take time to put this stuff together, and we're still pretty humble. It's a lot of people who are humble. Like a lot of people who, like even like, okay, let's say for instance, me and Henny, the business, right? Henny's not posting that much because he's pretty much, like, yo, YouTube is taken away from what he was doing. And I feel him on that. Like certain days, like over 4th of July, I'm not gonna see him be making videos all day on 4th of July and stuff like that. I'm spending time with my family, but I was itching to come back on here to make some videos so I could just show you guys some stuff. Or hopefully it's something that can translate with you guys. How can you hate on that? You know what I'm saying? How can you hate on that? But then I see some people who don't have anything that has ever gone on. You can't like now I do understand that certain places, like, you try to look up certain people's credits, the credits are not listed and all that type of stuff. I get all that. But if you actually get a real record that's out, the record company has the credit who was involved. That was, sometimes people do get left out on certain credits or whatever because the whole digital age and people can take stuff in and take stuff out, whatever. But when you get it, you usually get a sheet you have to fill out, you have to fill out a form, a producer form and everything, send it to the record company, and you get your credit that way. And that it shows on a different database than what a lot of you guys will go look for. So it's a whole nother side to when it comes to credits that people don't know about. But you have people that really have real credits. Like I have real credits. You know what I'm saying? I worked with real artists. I got songs. Now, did every song come out? No. Hell, I even got a remix I did with R. Kelly back in the day. For real, for real. Did a remix with Echo. I was shocked that one of the songwriters came in and was like, yo, you got an opportunity with that. It's kind of messed up now, but you know what I'm saying? It's all good. But, at the end of the day, like I was really there. But have y'all ever just seen me really just gloat about what I did and who I know and I know everybody in the game and I know this and I know that and I didn't? No, because I'm just like you guys. Right now, it is somebody that's watching this right now that is going to have a hit record probably maybe before me in the next year or two. Might have a huge record because I had a run. I had a 3-year run that was really good. And it set me up for the rest of my life. If I do right with my money and everything, it set me up good. You know what I'm saying? But like, you got some people who don't have anything, and I mean clearly hating. Like in no type of humbleness or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, truth be told, I can call up, like I can tell you, truthfully told, one of my most humble people, one of the most humble producers you will ever meet is Honorable C-Note. He would come out, if I called him right now, and if I really want, I'm like, C-Note, I need you to pull up to my crib. And he stays, downtown Atlanta. Can't tell you where at, but he stays down there. You know what I'm saying? He's like damn near an hour away from me. But if I said, I need you to come by here, man, he's here. Or if he called me, and if I ain't got my kids or whatever like that, I'm there. If Bricks the Main calls me, like Bricks might say, Bolo, I need you, can you pull up, whatever, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Even though people talk shit about him, about what he does, but if you actually went to one of his producer camps, you'll see that he's really got people in here, and he's got other producers that these guys would never meet. But then you got some people on here who's hating, like this one guy was hating on Busy Works Beats, like stuff like that. And come on, man, let's just be honest. Busy Works Beats is a part of the culture of YouTube. Busy Works Beat is the music culture of YouTube. Just like Graham, what was his name back in the day? Graham, I think he lived in Florida. I think he was in Tampa. He had the music revolution or whatever back in the day. I know a lot of people used to watch him then. Graham Ganol or whatever his name is. Like, they were like some of the first ones on YouTube putting the whole thing down. And people learned from that. And yeah, there was a few other people that spawned from that. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, and for anybody to hate on Busy Works, like, come on, man. This man is putting out content every day. And the thing is, people are like, oh man, you know, he's not making the best beats. You can't, I mean, like, unless you're just in the studio vibing and somebody just throws a camera on you and you're in your zone. Yeah, but if you have to make a video, like, you're thinking, like, when you're making, a lot of times when we're on here and we're making beats thinking about 1,000 other things at one time. We're thinking about, okay, we got to make sure that the camera's straight, the lighting's straight. I got to make this beat in a timely fashion because I don't want to do too much editing. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to make sure I show them what the point is going to be. I got to do this and do that. You're not really thinking about making the most dramatic and the best beat of all times while you're on here. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about getting the point across. If I'm showing you this one plugin, I'm showing you this plugin. That's the whole basis. It's not trying to make the best beat in the world, because to be truthfully told, your best beats never get picked anyway. It's the beats you throw together is the ones the artists jump on. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people that are literally hating because somebody is taking time out their day. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Big Beats. You're exactly right. People are taking time. We're taking time out our day. Like, I can literally be in the studio and be working with 30 artists every single day. You know what I'm saying? There's so many artists, writers, and producers in Atlanta. I could literally pick who I want to come in my studio every single day. But I would rather come in here and buy all this YouTube stuff I bought. Some of this stuff I had to take back because it doesn't really work that good. You know what I'm saying? Buy all this gear, get all this stuff coming in from all these companies, all this stuff that's coming in to make videos. Same thing with everybody else. Some people don't even take the stuff no more. And then you got people that are sitting here and they're hating because somebody is more successful than them. Like, that's crazy. Like, for real. Like, I just put something up on Instagram about this, you know what I'm saying? And a couple producers have already, did that. And BusyWorks actually said something very good. I'm gonna read this out to you. BusyWorks said, what did he say on here? There's a comment he put on here. He said, people feel like they deserve your results because they're doing the quote unquote same thing as you. Since they don't have the results, they assume you must be doing something evil to them. In reality, you work 100 times harder than them. They just cannot see beyond the surface. That's crazy. And that is so true. Some people say work smarter, not work harder. I just say stay busy. Stay busy doing something. But anytime that you go around and you take your time out of the day to address somebody else, what is that saying about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that saying about yourself to do that? Like, I don't get it. Y'all help me out. Y'all help me understand this. People have nothing. You're right, Bloodline. You're right. People have nothing going on. And then the thing about it is, they will talk noise about other, YouTubers or whatever, right? Then you go to their page, they have like the bare minimum stuff. They don't really put time and effort into their stuff. Or they'll try to make it seem like they're doing one thing, but really it's not. Like, at the end of the day, somebody like me, I'm not the type of person that exposes frauds. I just know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type that exposes frauds. But there's nothing wrong with having a critique. There's nothing wrong with critiquing or having some honest debate about something. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm all for that. I'm all for having an honest debate. You know what I'm saying about that? Yeah. R.I.P. Doe B, one of the best artists I've ever worked with. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can go check my stuff that I did with him on his Baby Jesus mixtape. Y'all go look up Doe B and go to his Baby Jesus mixtape we did. It came out on July 4th, 2013, man. He was killed like 6 months later. It's crazy. I did some pretty good production on that one. He was gonna be huge. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, trap music. But it's crazy, like, how people do that. Like, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite people here online, right? I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite ones. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love Abe McCree. I love his style of him doing his videos. I love it. The reason why I love it is because Abe is one of those people. I'm gonna try to give a good analogy here. And it could be going over y'all heads, but maybe this analogy may be good. And tell me if this is a good analogy. Abe is like a person on the basketball team that might not be the best shooter, but he would get on the court and play hella defense, and he would get in the heads of the other team. He's like the Dennis Rodman of like the Bulls, of like the whole YouTube music scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. He's like the Dennis Rodman of that. And he keeps it raw, uncut, and real. But the thing about it is not that he maybe like a Patrick Beverly. Yeah, I can see that. But I think more so, I think he keeps it raw and real, but he gives you a reason why he might not like a certain product, or he'll give you, it's not like, oh, well, this product is some bullshit. He's going to break down why he doesn't like it. Crazy, because I thought I was following him the whole time. I wasn't even following him. I just followed him yesterday on his live stream. But he keeps everything so 100 that you cannot hate on it. You know what I'm saying? And then he does all the reviews. Like, he does all the reviews. He's helping people out. You know what I'm saying? And I know who, you know what I'm saying, he had some riffs, you know what I'm saying, with a few companies or whatever like that. Well, with a few companies, I know it was Unison. Yeah, I know he had a riff with Unison, and I kind of could see why. Because that was some BS on Unison's part, on what they tried to do to him, because that's not right. You gotta learn how to take criticism from people. And I've done some Unison videos. A lot of you guys have got on me about the Unison videos, but hey, I did it. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I want to show you guys some plugins. I want to show you guys some stuff that I thought that was cool, and I stand by it. Some things I like, some things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Abe is on it, and he's keeping it 100, because he's giving it from a perspective of an everyday producer in the studio. You might not, well, in your own home, in your own studio, and you're trying to use these products. Are they going to be something that's going to be of value to you? Is it something that's going to work for you? You know what I'm saying? And he keeps it raw and uncut. Like, you know, some people get on there, like every plugin they get, oh man, it's the best plugin. Oh, this is the best thing. Oh, this is the best hardware. Yeah, I understand all that. I know you want to get more gear. You know what I'm saying? These companies will send you a ton of gear. But for, you know, somebody like me, I can buy the gear if I want it. But, you know, sometimes they'll send me the gear if I reach out to them and say, hey, I think I want to do something for your gig. I want to show these guys this. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's nothing wrong with doing that. But should I be somebody be like, ah, man, I don't like Abe because he talks bad about certain products? Nah, I respect that. I respect that as him being a man and saying, I don't like this shit. There's nothing wrong with that. I can respect when you got Busy Works over here making a video. Like, he makes so many videos. Like, you gotta think how much time that takes to make YouTube videos. Thank you, Deacon Fatal. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Deacon Fatal, for that donation. Thank you so much. Think about how much time all that makes. Time out your day to make videos over and over and over. This is this man's job, to give you guys content. And if he didn't give content, everybody be like, what the hell is going on? Is he okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Abe is like Cleveland Ave. Yeah, he keeps it raw and uncut. All right, take care, Deacon Fatal. Thank you so much. But like, he might not be a platinum producer, right? I don't know if he did produce anything platinum or gold or what. I'm not sure. I'm not that deep into that. But he's dope for what we're doing on here. Ocean, guy from overseas, making some of the hardest beats online. Travels over here, traveling, doing his thing, got people coming to his studio. And he's right now, you can almost consider him a YouTube legend right now, because I seen when he only had like 50, 60,000 followers, and now look at him now. Like, dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, dope. Every beat he makes is like dope. He's giving you game. How can you hate on that? Bro Beats. If you're a guy that's or gal, you know what I'm saying? If you're somebody that is making beats on FL Studio, I don't see how you're not following Bro Beats. I don't see how you're not following Bro Beats. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. How can you not be following Bro Beats if you're on FL? Bro Beats right now is showing people the game of how to make melodies, drums, mixing, everything. I don't even know what the guy looks like. You know what I'm saying? But he's out here showing people and telling people, take the melody. I want you guys to learn from me. I want you to do this. Same thing with Busy Works. Same thing with what's old boy? He always has his slang. You get me? What's his name? He shows a lot of FL Studio tips. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got all these people that are really out here showing you the ropes of this, and you still get people that come underneath that was mid, that was this. It's gonna be mid. We don't make our best beats until the cameras turn off. You know what I'm saying? Mellow beats too. Dang, it's a lot of beats. Oh Lord, how did I forget about Kyle beats? Kyle beats. Come on, man. Kyle, he just doesn't make a beat. He'll give you his whole life, his whole day, and just break it. Like, the way he does his videos is so dope, because like, he'll show you like waking up, and he might be in the kitchen doing coffee, this, that, whatever, and next you know, he might break a beat down and give you a invitation to his life throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Ed Talenti, whatever his name, he be laughing all the time. I love his laugh, man. He's super dope. Like, I watch all these people, and people will come underneath their comments and be hating on people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, L. Dre, he just made a dope video the other day about falling off, getting comfortable. Like, you know, he's showing people and letting people inside of his life and being upfront about what's going on. Like, you got all these people doing this, and you got some guys on here that still will hate on that. Will click on the video, watch it, and hate on it. And then make videos on it. Like, that, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much other stuff that you can be doing. Like, you know, if you're somebody trying to get to the top, like me, I try to do things that try to empower you guys. I try to empower everybody to become successful. I want you guys to go through the stuff I went through. That's why now I'm back making kind of beats and stuff on here, but I'm really trying to highlight other producers and stuff like that. And I was doing a lot with major producers. Like, I still gotta get Sonny Digital on. I gotta get a few more people on. But you know, Sonny's doing his thing. He's doing his artist thing now, and I don't want to stop that because he's in his own right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, yeah, y'all hit that like button. Yeah, y'all hit that like button so we can get a few more people in here, and share this if you can. Please go and share this. And I will cut this up Friday, so I'll put it, you know what I'm saying? So I'll put it out. So if you're on here, please hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? Put that like button. But like, just hit it. Just hit it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, dislike. If you don't like what I'm saying, hit the dislike button. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be more like, now I'm on the road to 100K, you guys. Can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe I'm finna get another plaque from YouTube. But the thing about it is, I can't believe that just me having a passion is what is fueling my fire to help you guys out. I never expected for me to be a YouTuber. I just expected for me to make a few beats online, you know, make a couple bucks doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's actually turning into a thing. Like, even the beat reviews, like, you know, I do that to kind of highlight you guys, and I try to do that to kind of give people awareness to new producers. And it's kind of working out. Some of you guys are working with people. Some guys have got little placements and stuff like that. Nothing really major, I don't think, nothing yet, but it's a platform for people to do their thing. And I'm not trying to sell it. Like, I don't want nobody to think I'm trying to sell you, like, oh, you got to get a slot, you got to do this. Because like I keep trying to say over and over again, if you guys feel like the beat reviews need to be switched or they need to be something different, let me know. Or if you think I need to stop it, give it a break, let me know. I'll stop it. Trust me, that little bit of money is not changing my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all seen what I really make publishing wise every quarter, trust me, I don't have to do no YouTube. I don't have to really do nothing but just focus on music. But I do this because I really enjoy, you know, getting on here with you guys. That's why I didn't make this a video. Even though I could have made this a video, could have got some views, I could have made some money off of it, I'd rather kind of just do the lives and, you know, and do it like this, you know, get a little chat revenue from people donating and stuff like that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to. I'm not saying you got to throw me $20 or $30. I just say, hey, it's like church. It's like a collection plate. If you think that I got stuff that's dope and you have the means to donate, go ahead. But if you don't, if you got to pay a light bill, pay that light bill. Instead of giving me $20, get the $20 to the light bill. Be as comfortable as you can. Take your significant other out to eat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if it's 5 people that want to come and do a beat review, out of the 15 slots only 5 people play, I'm playing all 5 of it, and I'm still going to have a great time. Because it's not about a money hustle with me. I've made more than what the heck I ever thought I was going to make. I've owned several properties. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Only Lady Funk. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Thank you. I've done real estate. A lot of you guys know, if y'all watch my IGs, y'all, and I kind of erase everything every year, but if y'all know me from a while back, I've shown where I went in and bought the most dilapidated houses, fixed them up, sold them. I didn't sell them for ridiculously high prices because I didn't want to push up the values in certain neighborhoods. I sold them for a decent price where I can make some money and get a nice family inside of a nice starter home, or sometimes even really good homes. You know what I'm saying? Me and my ex-wife at the time were doing that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she got into real estate like that. And, you know, we ended up splitting some properties and stuff like that. We had a very amicable divorce. It was cool. Me and her are still real cool. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm going my way with my new lady. She going her way with her new family. And, hey, that's is what it is. But at the end of the day, I showed what I was doing. And it's proof. And I still had time to come back here and show love to you guys as well. So I got real estate stuff going on. I got the YouTube stuff going on. I got my music going on. That's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of traveling here and there. I don't tell y'all everywhere I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time I went somebody where I let somebody know where I was at, next you know, the people ended up at my hotel. I did an interview with them, but you know, I don't like to do all that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on vacation, sometimes I like to be on vacation. I talk to everybody. I will talk to you. But I was trying to talk to a guy yesterday. I don't know if you're watching, my guy. I'm sorry, but I was actually about to have a conversation with a guy, but a lady on the Beltline tripped and fell over, and it just kind of threw the whole conversation. I want to make sure she was fine, so we had to make sure she was good, but she was a little dehydrated or whatever. But my guy, if you see me on the Beltline again, I want to have that conversation with you, man, because I can tell you want to talk. Get T Minus on your channel. I don't know any. I think I probably can get T Minus on you, but I don't know yet. Maybe y'all can help me get him on. I don't know. I still gotta get up here with Mobile Music Pro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up with him because you know we do a lot of stuff on the iPad and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? A Major, what's good? But like, you know, for anybody, like I don't know. It was just like really weird, like seeing that. Like it really hurt my soul to see people hating on other people, especially in the producer community. Like I could see it in maybe other forms of entertainment or whatever like that, but not in the producer community. We're all here just to help, man. You know what I'm saying? We're all here just to help. We're all just to help, and everybody helps in their own special little way. So if you know that this person is the guy who can get the melodies from, do that. If you know this is the person that could teach you how to work a certain plugin or teach you some faster ways to work on FL, Logic, or whatever you want to work on. If this person is the mixing person, you know, if this person is this, like, how can you hate on that? If you don't like somebody's stuff, just don't watch it. And then there was people on there like agreeing, like, you know, oh, I don't work Busy Works Beats because his production style is just not, you know, conducive to mine. I had to outgrow him. You didn't outgrow nobody. People who talk like that didn't outgrow nobody. They might have outgrew their own kids. That's the only thing they outgrew. You know what I'm saying? Because Busy Works is still doing his thing. Abe is still doing his thing. I'm still doing my thing. Henny hasn't even been on his channel, still getting views. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be something inside. And I don't ever want to see nobody on here. Even when I do my beat reviews, what's the first thing I say? We don't hate, we give constructive criticism. And sometimes the criticism is harsh, but even though I might say I do not like this, I still say, hey, everybody, get up with him, or you try to link up with these people so you guys can work and network with each other to try to help this person out. I think I pretty much do that a lot. I try to do that as much as I can so that people can come on here and have a safe haven to play their beats. I don't care what you have going on. You could do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Beats by Jay Black. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and him was talking. He's like, yo, I need to get on my YouTube stuff, which he is. He's getting busy right now. And he's always busy. Them hands be moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to see it in real time. When I was at his house and I seen him do it real time, it was unbelievable. And the things he does for the finger drumming community, like, this man works all day and for this finger drumming academy. He's on here showing people this stuff all day, and he still has time to make beats. You know what I'm saying? And all that. Okay? What's it? Calibred Beats. I do sign-ups for my beat reviews every Friday at 1 p.m. on my website. And then a lot of people say, oh, I click on it, it says you're just full for the next 6 months. No, it's just that the link is dead. I don't make the link active until about 1 o'clock. I usually kind of come on there a little bit earlier, but I try to, you know, I try to do it. Sometimes I do it earlier, sometimes I do it later, because I try to make an even playing field, because some people kind of figured out when I usually do it, or they'll just keep clicking on until the link shows up. So sometimes I do it a little earlier. Sometimes I do it at 12:30 and people don't even know it. People usually start clicking around 12:55, you know what I'm saying, something like that. But yeah, I try to keep it to where it's only 15 people. And I literally could have 30 or 40 people on there. I could be making a killing every single week on it. But I don't do it because I don't want to be on there for that long, because I have kids and stuff. And I don't, you know, I think just having it too long for my audience, people just, after a while, they just kind of, you know, they zone out. Like, you know, most people only watch. I think the average view time on that is like, I think 13 minutes. So, but it's a lot of people coming in and out, and I can tell when people come in and out because they'll always ask, "Hey, how can I submit a beat?" And it'd be like 45 minutes in. They didn't hear me say it the other 5 times before that. But yeah, like getting back to what I was saying, like it's crazy. So, like my format is gonna be changing a little bit. Like I'm gonna be doing a little bit more sit downs and more just talking because, it's so many people making dope beats. Like I'm still gonna do reviews on certain things. Like I still gotta do a review on my FA06 and my Roland 06. My Phantom 06. You know what I'm saying? Do some more reviews on the MP. With some things that, they're working on. Some more things on the machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing more reviews on that. You know what I'm saying? And then you get some people. Now the thing about it is I'm cool with the hate. Like I'm cool with some people saying, "Hey, man, that beat wasn't all that, or this, that, whatever." I have no problem with that. It's just that when people go out of their way to try to bash people because they're trying to lift themselves up. And my thing is, before you bash somebody, really look at yourself and find out what are you really doing and what are you doing to help everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Where's the Deep Mind? I sold that thing. Sold that. It was cool, but I need me a multi-channel type of a synth. I don't want to use where it's only like one channel I have to keep sampling in. I don't do that. I just did that with the Micro Freak by Arteria. It's cool, but I like to just have all my stuff to where now I got 32 tracks if I need to use it to the keyboards, and then I got multiple drum sounds in there too. The School Desk was the first MPC. It was the first 808. But yeah, like like for some people, like bashing on people and stuff like that, I don't get it. I don't like when other producers do that. I don't like when the top producers will bash on people like, reason why y'all ain't make it because your beats suck and all this, that, whatever. Trust me, everybody's beats suck at some point. I've been in plenty of times where it'll be some of the top producers will be inside of a session or inside the studio, and we'll be playing beats for certain people. And usually out of probably like the 10 beats that even some of the professionals play, there's only maybe 2 or 3 that's really kind of like, ooh. Then you might have 5 that sound just like everything else. Then the other 2 is kind of like, that's mid. You know what I'm saying? So nobody has like just every single beat that they play is like, oh my God. Now, there are some producers that every time they play a beat, their mixes sound really good. Now it's some producers that just have some outsane mixes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, his mixes sound good, but the beats ain't that good, but those mixes are incredible. You know what I'm saying? This might be something like that, but nobody's stuff is that good. That's why artists have a plethora of beats to pick from. Some artists can pick good beats and some artists can't. You know what I'm saying? So, every beat that you make is not going to be the most flaming fire beat that's ever been made on planet Earth. It's just not going to happen. Even the people that can play, it's not going to be like that. So yeah, you have to. That's why most producers were cool with constructive criticism. Like I played a beat the other day, and you could tell everybody really wanted to kind of tell me like, yeah, Bolo is cool, but it ain't like that. And so I said, y'all can tell me like, is it cool or is it like whatever? Be honest. And the dude was like, he said, Bolo, that's kind of mid. I said, yep. I said, I felt that way. I said, I could tell by the way, you know what I'm saying, y'all were on it. He's like, it's cool. I said, but no, don't say that. It's mid. It's mid. Mid sauce. And that wasn't hot sauce. It was mid. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good for him to say that. And I was like, there's nothing wrong with saying that. I said, because really, most of the beats that I got placed were kind of mid. It's just that the songs that were created from it. That's why I try to tell you guys, like, it doesn't matter about how good the beat is. It only matters if the beat is effective. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how good the beat is. Is the beat effective to make a song that's going to be able to be played for the masses? That's what people are forgetting. It is all definitely right. What's it? Smithland Wesson. It's all subjective. It's all subjective. That's why I play. If I just made me a fresh pack of beats, even if I don't like them, I play them anyway. And sometimes I get called back, and sometimes I don't. A lot of times I get called back because of my resume, in a sense. But they'll at least kind of fuck with it because it's like, yeah, he is kind of platinum, so he might know something, you know. But you got to think, like I said before, even Timbaland, like, you know, some people didn't get on his wave first. Some people didn't get on Pharrell's wave first. But then now it's like, shoot, Pharrell come to you with a track. What are you going to say? Nah, Pharrell, I can't hop on that one, my guy. Shit. If he asked me to rap when I'm rapping on it, because you know what it's going to do to your career. Like, you can jump on a Timbaland track or a Pharrell track, or right now even a Hit Boy record, a Metro record. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hop on some of those, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you got a beat on that? How you got on this beat? Or a Dre beat? Like that's like the passage. That's almost like getting a verse from Jay. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mac Joseph. Thank you. Oh man. Thank you so much. You know, Native Instruments just sent me a whole bunch of stuff too, man. Thank you, Mac. Thank you. Yeah, you can definitely come by. Yeah, they just sent me a whole bunch of stuff. They sent me the whole thing. But if you have like some stuff that can work in standalone, I definitely need to use that. Definitely. Well, if y'all got some stuff that's like some better standalone sounds, that'll be dope. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how to get noticed. You just got noticed just now. It's that easy. The only way to get noticed is if you put yourself out there. If everybody's wearing a white t-shirt to school every day and you wear a green t-shirt, y'all see what I'm saying? If everybody's making the same type of beats and you make something a little bit different, everybody's not going to mess with it because everybody works in a group. The reason why everybody's wearing Jordans is because it's a group thing. It's everybody's wearing Jordans, so now I got to wear Jordans. Because if everybody was wearing the Walmart shoes and they made that popular, now everybody be wearing the Walmart shoes. You go get the old school Shaqs out of there. You know what I'm saying? But you stand out. Why do you think Andre 3000 is still one of the most beloved rappers? He was the first one to really bring an alternative style to hip hop and still be dope. So you have to stand out from the crowd. How do you stand out from the crowd? I don't know. Maybe you might be a producer that might come to the beat battles wearing a full suit with a bow tie. It might be a colorful green suit. Everybody like, that's the same dude that wore that green suit from last time. But he did have some pretty dope beats. Or you might have to pull up in a Lamborghini. Hey, that's a producer that pulled up in the Lambo last time. I wonder what he does. Or you just might have an infectious laugh or smile, or you just might be really outgoing. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to do that. Or they might say, man, this dude never puts no 808s in his beats, but this stuff is jamming. Like, he just used a regular bass. Oh, he brought his whole MP to the beat battle and played the beats off the MP? Like, what? It's stuff that you can do. You know what I'm saying? You might go to a beat battle and nobody's done this yet. And I'm telling y'all something. Nobody's done this yet. Imagine if you went to a beat battle and you just played your loops. Go to your beat battle. If you're a good loop maker, be like, hey, I'm such and such, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different for this beat battle. I'm gonna just play some loops. And if you producers want to get up with me, if you rocking with my loops, let's get up and let's work. Come on. Yeah. Nobody's thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Aunt James, yeah, like bring your style. Bring your style. Like it's guys that come on, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like the producer Jay Burke that comes on to my beat reviews a lot. He has that Midwest Detroit thing on lock. And I don't expect nothing else from him. But when he comes on there, people know what Jay Burke is going to do because people come in every single week, which I hope all of you guys show up tomorrow night as well. And at least stay on there for a while and listen to some of the producers, please. But you know, like people like Ducky, like people know about Ducky DeVito. People like even some of my guys who are multi-platinum producers know about Ducky DeVito now. They're like, yo, Ducky go hard. Hey, yo, Sean go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fat Boy on the track. Fat Boy, he goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they know these guys now because we're doing lives and we're playing beats every Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day. You know what I'm saying? What you said, Mighty D18. Interesting, but you'll definitely lose. Yeah, you will lose, but I guarantee you somebody's going to ask for those loops. Sometimes you got to pay your way to do something just to get noticed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know why the notifications are doing that, man. I don't know. I don't know. It could be because how many people you're following. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of people saying that that they weren't getting notified of videos, and a lot of people are noticing my videos late. But it's cool, man. YouTube is just fun for me to do, man. It's just fun. It's fun interacting with you guys. Yeah, it's a lot of people doing beats. It's a lot of people. You're right, Clayton. You're right. It's a lot of people doing beats. Robin Cypress, what's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people doing beats. It's a lot of people doing beats. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people doing what I do. That's why I do it differently. I like to do things differently. And to be honest with you, I've been back on FL a lot too. I've been back on FL Studio a lot. I've been back on it. It just gives me a different feel. Like, just the way you can make pain music by clicking in notes. Oof, much easier. Because if you don't like how it sounds, just click it and click it till it sounds good. Keep clicking. And then plus, I had to brush up my skills on it because I haven't, my nose is itchy. I haven't been on FL consistent like that since about 2012, 2013, but I've kind of been back and forth on it. I went ahead and paid and got the whole full series and thing. And if you got FL Studio, just get the whole thing. Or at least get the producer series. That's you know what I'm saying? Get the producer series. It's just so much easier. Because I've been on Studio One, I've been on Logic, but it just, and y'all know I'm a Logic guy, but FL drums, man, just, I don't know what they do. I don't know what type of equalization they do on the output of that. It just sounds really good. You know what I'm saying? Reason, yeah. Yeah, Reason is dope. Man, please. Shoot, I started off on Reason. Reason 1. The first Reason. Heck yeah. I used to rewire my Reason to Cool Edit. I used to record the audio on Cool Edit and have the beat and Reason rewire that thing together. That was exceptional. You know what I'm saying? And I used an old compact computer back in the day. That same computer, my iPhone is probably 5 times better than that old compact computer back in the day. And that thing worked fine on there. It was great. Do you try modular synthesis? No, I don't do all that. I'm a preset type of a guy. I just like to go in and just mess with presets on keyboards. I can't do the modular stuff. It takes a lot. I think if I learned it and kind of knew how to wave shapes and everything, I know how to wave shapes and stuff on to create sounds, but it just takes a little bit more time. Some people are just better at it. It's almost like they can just see what's going on when they hit it. That's a very cool way of making music, but it's just a lot going on for me. I have to have presets. Yeah. Y'all got any questions, man? Come ask me some questions. Yeah, sound design is very consuming. You know what I'm saying? It's like very consuming, but at the end of the day, like some people make some really dope sounds. And even I sounded like really everybody right now is sound designing, because if you look at most of the people who make beats, like even the FL, they might start off with the piano and a certain sound, but then you're gonna put some halftime on it, you're gonna put some shaper box on it, you might put this on it, that's sound design. Either way, it's sound design. Or like me, if I might take a piano and I might put a brass on top of the piano just to give it like a deeper feel to it and add some reverb, that's sound design. Nobody's not gonna have that sound. You know what I'm saying? And then what I do a lot of times, if I like a certain sound, I'll go ahead and resample it back into the MP and make my own sound, so I can pull it up as a program, and in that way I can use it that way. You know what I'm saying? And you can tweak every sound. I can make every sound in here sound just like whatever. It just takes more time. Like some days I'm on that, but most days I'm trying to make beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get beats done. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way it is. I might even get the MPC Key 61 whenever they have any more. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I might get it, but I don't necessarily need it as of right now. But I might get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like right now. You see how I'm talking with you guys right now? What's wrong with that? How can anybody hate for me trying to have a conversation with you guys? How can anybody hate on that? How can anybody hate on that? And people are sitting and be like, oh, I don't like what he's doing because he's talking to inspiring producers online. And people are donating to his live because they like what he's saying and he's not charging them anywhere else. Nah. The only thing I charge for, oh, thank you, Lethal. Okay, Leather Jacket Assassin. I keep saying Lethal, but it's Leather Jacket Assassin. Thank you. My God. Some of the hardest beats out. And he'll tell you, Leather Jacket Assassin will tell you, on my Instagram, if he makes a beat, I will repost him and I will let people know who he is. Because you never know who's watching on my IG. So if you're dope, like Ayo Sean, I reposted him. Duck, if I know you, I'm going to repost you. If you make dope beats, I'm going to repost you. You tag me in some stuff, I might have to go through all of the other messages, because if I go into my DMs, it's always somebody sending me their song, or Bolo, please, let's get in together and all that stuff. I understand you want to do it. I understand you want to get in and work, but I can't get everybody in, and I cannot answer every single female, God, every single email or every single DM in one day. Produced by Tip. What DAW did you make Watch Me in, and what plugins did you use? I made Watch Me in Logic, okay? And if you want to see how it was made, you can go to a channel called R and Bass. My good dude J Main, who is super popular on TikTok because he's the dude that sits in front of the computer and then like he'll point to like original sample and then he'll be like new song and then old song. That's J Main. He's over R and Bass. And I know y'all seen his videos and stuff like that, and he'll show you similar songs and stuff like that. He has a channel called R and Bass. And we did a whole interview on that when I had dreads. I was like super overweight. I was off tour at that time. I was eating good too. I had dreads at the time. I was rough, man. But I did a whole breakdown there. But to keep it real light with you right now, I made it in Logic. Most of the sounds were made on Nexus and Purity. And I used, my drums that I had on there. And I think I used a lot of the drums from, the Johnny Giuliano kit from back in the day. So I used like the Johnny, and I used his kick, and I used his snap. I used a snap out of his kit. And other sounds, I forgot where I got them, but I think it was most of that Johnny Giuliano stuff. You remember y'all remember them Johnny Giuliano kits back in the day? And I did that. Okay, yeah. And then it took no time to do it, no time at all. What advice would you give a person Oh yeah, and y'all guys who want me to answer questions, like if you donate, I don't care if it's $1, $5, $10. If you donate and you want to ask a question, that's the fastest way I'm gonna get to your questions. Um, you know, so that'll be the best time. Hold on, I think an ad is about to. Whoa. What is going on here? Uh oh. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, my bad. I almost messed something up, y'all. Hold on, I think an ad's about to come on. Hold on. Y'all see me? Is there an ad on right now? Yeah. All right. I'm just trying to make sure there ain't too many ads and stuff coming on here. But what advice? Okay, let me see here, Percy. What advice would you give a person who wants to learn how to produce or who doesn't know music theory? Learn music theory. Like seriously, learn music theory, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I actually took music theory my first year in college. I took music theory as like an extra course, and I didn't think it was really gonna work for me like that, but it did. It worked out for me a lot. Because it taught me certain chords, it taught me inversions, it taught me certain things. You know what I'm saying? It taught me about minors, majors. Um, I learned a lot within those 5 months of me taking that. Learn it. They have music theory classes on YouTube. Learn how to play. I understand that some people say you don't have to learn how to play. You don't have to learn how to play. I'm telling you, if you learn how to play the keys, I'm telling you, it will really help you guys out. Even if you just play some basic stuff, it will really, really, really help you guys out. Okay? Number two, focus on drum programming. Even if you have a great melody, if those drums are not hitting the right way, if they're not translating, it could destroy the whole thing. It could destroy the whole beat. So learn on drum programming, learn to get the best drums. Get my drum kits if you want to. I have some really dope, solid drum kits. I actually got another drum kit coming out soon. Y'all know I've been doing a lot of like that Detroit stuff, whatever. So I'm gonna make my own little Detroit drum kit. I just got it. It's certain sounds I'm trying to mix a little bit different in it with the drum kit. So I like, me, I like to have my drums hitting a certain way. But yeah, that's two things: learn drums, drum programming, and learning a little bit of music theory. Just type in music theory, and there's a ton of people who show you about augmented sounds and suspended sounds, all that good stuff, and just learn and learn how to play the keys a little bit. Okay, we got somebody else on here. Who we got? Digital Denzel. It says, should I invest in third-party mixing software or just DAW defaults? Okay, this gets a little tricky. Yes, you can if you think you need to, and which means this. Like me, when I was making beats, I was recording at that time, so I was doing a lot of recording, and I was recording on Pro Tools. And on Pro Tools, they had some nice sounds, but I was using mostly Waves plugins. So when I would make beats, if I would need a certain reverb or something like that, I would know how the Waves reverb was. So I definitely was adding in the Wave stuff when I was making beats because I was familiar with that. Now, when I was in FL, I didn't need anything except for stuff that FL didn't have. Now, one thing that I do encourage everybody to do if you have FL is to definitely get halftime, because if you used the halftime effect that's in FL, every time you like make a change in it, it throws it off. Halftime, it doesn't throw it off, it doesn't do whatever, and it's super quick. You just slap it on there, it's good. And get something like Shaperbox, and I would say maybe invest in the Valhalla stuff, like the reverbs and the delays. Other than that, pretty much you don't need anything else. You don't need no EQs. The EQ sounds great. People talk about the limiter in FL. It's all about how you use the limiter in FL. That's perfectly fine. I use some Fab Filter stuff, but you don't need that much. Really, in FL, you don't need nothing. Logic, you don't need anything. Studio One, you don't need. So to be honest with you, you don't really need stuff unless you want to get surgical with it, or if you're just familiar with certain plugins and how they sound. So you don't necessarily need them. Like me, I don't need none of this stuff over here. I can make all my beats on the computer and they're gonna sound pretty much the same. Like this is probably gonna be a little bit warmer sounding, but you don't really need that much at all. You know what I'm saying? You don't really need that much. We should strive for the folder. That's my motivation. The folder and not the other producers. I battle the folder. Slide to the left. Yeah, you make it to the folder, you're gonna get played for somebody. I always play beats for people that I slide in the folder. And some people like the beat, some people like that's not my style. But I do. When I slide you in that folder, trust me, I'm gonna play you for somebody. Somebody's gonna hear your beats. Okay? And some people might say, "Oh, can you get a producer to take this sound out?" And sometimes I forget, but I'm like, man, just record the damn thing first. Like I be telling artists, just record, man. Like some people don't know what the folder is. The folder is I have on my live beat reviews, I have a folder. It's called Beats I Like. And if I like a certain beat, I would take those beats, and usually they'll come in an email or two, and I have to slide both of the beats in there. But I would take those beats and I would slide them to the folder. That's why when you hear me say slide to the left, I'm sliding into that folder. So that's what happens. Your thoughts on Ableton? The backwards program. I don't know. Ableton is just like backwards to me. I don't really get it. But I might be using it soon. Hence. But Ableton is cool. It's just it's a little weird to me because I don't use it that much. A lot of people use it, but there's not too many studio sessions that I go into so far as with trap, hip hop type stuff that you see Ableton. You may see it with more of like, you know, other genres of music, but so far as like hip hop, you're gonna see FL pretty much. You don't really see any Studio One. These young guys are not using that. They're using FL and they're sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? They're sticking to it. Very much so. And Ableton is cool because it works real well with MP and all that stuff like that, but I don't use it. And I don't know, I just never got to it, you know. I never got into it. Fearless Beats, I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check out Fearless Beats. Studio One is really dope for me. Like I like Studio One. Studio One is like Logic and Pro Tools kind of like put together to me. The Studio One is insane. I need to use it more. Logic, y'all know Logic. Logic, I love Logic because I did most of my biggest records on Logic, and I'm just very familiar with Logic. I can teach you how to use Ableton Live super fast to make beats. Thanks. You know what I really need, you guys? While some of y'all are on here, since y'all know everybody, I really need somebody who knows how to edit these YouTube videos. I am tired of editing. If y'all guys can DM me or email me some really dope video editors, that would be really cool. Now, dope video editors that's not gonna break my bank now, because I'll just do it myself. But whoever knows how to edit and make some really good videos from the footage that I give them, y'all let me know. Or let me know somewhere, because I really need that. That would take a lot of time. It'll give me a lot of time to kind of like, work or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? You can use MP. Yeah. Really, I would tell you the truth, you guys. I would love to use the MPC more in FL. Only problem is I like to route my beats in using the clicks. And what I do is I use kind of like on Studio One, you can use Shift Tab and it'll go to the first transient and I can just cut it from there. I don't know if FL has that. You got to kind of just like take it and slide it up to the transient, and it takes forever to do that because you got to use a little slicer tool and do all that. If they have a transient type of a thing in FL, I would use FL to mix all of my beats on the MP. Like, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? You got a MIDI script? I need that thing, man. I need that thing. I need that thing. What's your thoughts on Beat Club? Don't really know too much about it right now. I think my guy Sunny Digital and a few other people are doing some stuff with Beat Club, but I know he mentioned it a while back, but I don't know about it yet. I gotta look a little more into it, but I will check it out. You know what I'm saying? I will check it out. You know what I'm saying? I will definitely check it out. Beat Clubs, it seems pretty cool. Seems pretty cool. Try Upwork. What is that? Okay. Oh, I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. Okay. You hate FL20. Okay, we got somebody that says, Rich with me that says, I hate FL20. Rich, why do you hate FL20? Why do you hate it? Why do you hate FL20? Aloha. That's good. I know a lot of people hate FL20 because they say it doesn't sound the same. It changed too much. What did it change? Now listen, it's crazy because I just had, I was just in the studio with Louis, who he produced a song for an artist named that I managed, Lil Donald. He produced a song called Do Better, which just went platinum. It's always about to be double platinum, independently. He produced the song, and he's still on FL Studio 11. And he's like, I don't want to do FL Studio 20. It's just changed too much. It just changed. And I'm like, how? He's like, oh, it doesn't sound the same. I'm like, bro, circular panning, all it did was just boost the gain of it by like 3 dB. It's just louder. That's all circular panning did. But he said the copy and paste is terrible. Nah, I ain't had no problems with it. It's still what on my laptop is still what Control B, Command B on the Mac. It still works fine to me. FL Studio 10 was perfect. FL 11 was good. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I had FL 11. You know what I'm saying? I had FL 11. It was dope. It was dope. But I think with all the newer stuff that they have in it, like once you get to working on it for maybe like it's gonna be a change. Like if you get on it consistently for about 3 or 4 days straight, you're really going to love it. I think it's just different. It's like, you know, you add so much to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have to move things around on the piano roll, yeah. But I haven't really seen that much. Like, you know, if I go back to a program, like, yeah, I think, thank you, Zell Music. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm almost at 100,000 subs. I should be there by this week and next week, hopefully. But I think that the more and more you use it, you'll see why they did it. I think you'll see why. You know what I'm saying? The loading of the VSC, like, okay, let me tell you about this. You know, I'm seriously off subject right now, but I love talking to you guys. The loading of the plugins is different because now a lot of the plugins are using the 64-bit stuff now. So it's not just happening on FL, but it's happening on a lot of other programs because everything is pretty much a 64-bit type of a situation. Okay, so like I haven't had any problems. I still make beats. Most of my beats are still made on my Mac, my 2012 Mac. I don't know how it is with you Windows guys. Now I know you Windows guys have some problems, but my 2012 Mac works very good with the new FL. Okay, I got the M1 Mac right here that was supplied by Apple. You know, shout out to Apple for that. I got the fully blown out M1. And I can tell the difference when I'm loading in like a few instances of ozone. But who's putting 7 ozones on the track? Like, not ozone, but omnisphere. But who's using 7 omnispheres? By that time, you're going to bounce something down or whatever. But the new M1 Mac handles it beautifully. My 2012, I can maybe do about 4 or 5 of them before it starts crackling and popping. But I use a lot of Arteria stuff, and you have to upgrade. Like, you're gonna have to upgrade for all these programs and plugins to work right. Okay, and it's kind of forced, but once you guys understand, like, upgrading is not a bad thing. Like, you got to think, I started back in 2001, 2001. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really get a good computer till about 2001, after they broke into my apartment in college. It was crazy. But I got a good computer, and the plugins, you got to understand, loading plugins back in the day compared to now, nothing phases me now. Because back in the day, shoot, well, you had to let things kind of sit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to let things sit. So it's best to go ahead and, you know, it's best to just upgrade. You got to upgrade. Once you upgrade everything and you upgrade the plugins and everything, it's much better. The GUIs look better, the program looks better, the program behaves better, the sounds are better, everything is just better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another programs that kick, I have older programs that kick in with Alt Plus, and then and it comes to probably, yeah, feel you on that. Man, thank you, man. Thank you, Baphomet. That's how you say it. Yeah, I do love 20, but I fly around. Yeah, 11 is cool. 11 is real cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 11 is cool. Um, yeah, it's a Mac. Yeah, my 2012 is a MacBook Pro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a MacBook Pro. And I run everything. I run my Pro Tools sessions on it. That's really my traveling Mac. I use the more insane Mac. Like, I haven't heard this fan ever turn on this 20 on this new Mac. The fan has not came on at all on this M1 Mac. And now they just came out with the M2s. I've never heard this fan come on this Mac. Not one time. Not one time. That's crazy. Good beat tag. Hey, I don't know. Just make a tag. Find a girl to make a tag for you. They got places on Fiverr that will make a beat tag for you. All right. You know what I'm saying? Go to Fiverr. Or shoot, I remember you could probably go to, just ask people that are on like Beat Stars and stuff like that. They'll let you know. Bolo, you ever DJ? Never DJ. Never DJ. Never DJ. I know how to put the record on the record player and sample through, but I'm not no DJ like that. Nah, never did that. Um, how your username Bap? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying on that. But yeah, so yeah, it was cool with FL11 back in the day. But you know, at the end of the day, I kind of do my thing. We ain't gonna cop the MPC 61 whenever they send it to me. um, did you check out FL Studio One beta? I don't know. Yeah, y'all check out Busy Works Beats, man. Like, for real. But like, I'm gonna kind of get back on to you know, like, having more conversations with you guys like this on lives. I love doing live videos. If y'all like me doing lives, let me know. If y'all want me to do more tutorials, let me know. But like, you know, I want to be able to engage with you guys a little bit more, and definitely. Raising the pain. When you get back on the machine, yes. The reason why I haven't been on the machine like that is because I needed an overhead shot, because I have the machine and everything in my iPad room, which I still make beats on my iPad as well. But I needed something for overhead shots. So yes, because I like to work it in standalone mode a lot. So yes, I will be back on the machine very soon. It'll be like, you know, cook-ups or like tutorials of certain sounds. I won't be cooking up as much. I just want to give you guys more information on like how it's working or whatever. And it's cool. The machine is cool. The machine is cool to me with the computer. is very dope with a computer, but so far as standalone and using MIDI gear and stuff like that, it's nothing beating the MPC products. I'm not just saying the X or the Live or whatever. Nothing is close to when it, using that. Is Reasons a good dog? I don't know what Reasons is. Reason, that's the name of it. Yes, it's a great dog. I used to use Reason back in the day, made a lot of great stuff, and now they have VST support and all that stuff. I remember when it wasn't even no VST stuff like that. But yeah, Reason is a great dog. Great dog. Yeah, so yeah. So yeah, today was a good day. I just really wanted to just know, just talk about that whole hating situation, because I don't think nobody should hate on anybody, especially producers or nobody. I think we're a community all on here, and I think we should all be supporting each other. And I think you should support everybody. Like, and another thing is too, when y'all are watching either my videos or watching anybody else's videos, share the videos, watch the videos. Like, don't just skip through. Like, a lot of y'all guys are literally skip through the whole beat making process and just go to the end. Or y'all skip this and skip that and be wondering, oh, well, he didn't show me everything I need to know. A lot of times these videos, when you skip through stuff, we'll actually say something extra and give some extra advice, or we'll show you like an extra key command or something like that, and you'll skip through it, and then sometimes y'all learn it later on back, like, dang, I didn't know that was in the video. It's best to try to watch the video all the way. Like, I understand we have chapters and everything now, which is cool, but I'm telling you guys, chapters are cool, but watch everything through. I know that nobody has patience. I understand that. But just try to gain some type of patience and learn. Like, if you're going to sit here and click and watch on this, learn. Now, is it boring? Please tell me, Bolo, at this point of the video, it kind of got a little boring. I think you should have did this. That is feedback. That's what I want in the comments. Be like, hey, I think you might have should have did this at this point, or you might need to want to do this. This is what you can do to spruce up your videos, stuff like that. I think that will help out a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And that will help out, you know what I'm saying? That will, help out the videos and everything like that as well. So be honest with who you're following. Like, if you're following somebody and they get mad because you're being honest, like, it's cool. Only time I really kind of go off on people is they just make a stupid comment that just makes no sense, and people just rambling because they know they can't see you in real life. That's when I kind of go in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then all these music schools and all that stuff, you ain't got to go to music school. You can learn everything. I didn't go to music school. I went to school for marketing. I went to regular college. And I learned everything in regular college to do music. It was all trial and error. That's how I did everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did it all. And it was all good. You know what I'm saying? It was all good. And I went to studios. I paid for studio time to learn from people. Sometimes I would go into the studio and take a song there just to get mixed so I could see how they were mixing, what certain things they were listening for or whatever. And it might have cost me a couple $100, but them couple $100 is better than paying $60,000, $70,000 a year. When I can go in with one of the, like, some of these engineers might say, look, bro, just give me 800 and I'll mix it. And then you ask, well, can I come in there while you mixing it? And if they say no, then you might go to the next engineer that you think is dope that might say, yeah, you can come on in. Yeah, come on in. And then you go on in there and you see some of the things that they're doing to the mix. And it'd be like, hey, I just want to come in there because it might be a few things. I don't want to get in your way, but it might be a few things I just want to just kind of go through, and I'll stay out your way. And a lot of times, when mixing engineers will mix it better because you're right there. Some of them won't do it. Some of them say, well, I don't feel comfortable. Well, that's cool, but find somebody who's dope that's willing to let you sit in there. You pay a couple $100 and you make it a day. And you're learning. You be like, hey, look, I'm just trying to learn how to mix a little bit. I'm not trying to be on your level. I just want to learn a few things. I'll pay you extra if I have to come sit in there. Whatever. They might say, cool, the mix is $750. And you might say, hey, what if I throw you extra like $150 just to come sit in there for maybe like an hour with you while you're mixing, so I can kind of just hear what you're hearing for, so I can make my beats better or something like that. It might cost you $800-900, but I'd rather pay that $800-900 at one time that can pretty much set you up for years, rather than you paying $80,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a year just to go to a school and you might not even touch the equipment until like 2 years later. Nah. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just said something. Equipment. I have great equipment here at my house. Very good equipment, top notch equipment here. But guess what? My mixes sound exactly the same at the stuff I got at the studio. I have maybe a lesser value stuff at the studio. I still have an Apollo rack over at the studio. I have the UAD stuff. At the end of the day, if you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter what you're using. Okay? If you're good. A compressor is a compressor is a compressor. Okay? I remember one of the worst mistakes I made was I had a old DBX compressor. It was compressor, EQ, and preamp all mixed up in one. It was like $150 back then. And I turned around and that thing sounded good. It sounded good. Even with the little cheap mic I had with it, sounded great. And I still listen to some of the mixes that I did back in like 05, 06. And I turned around and I spent all this money on these expensive compressors and all this stuff like that. And I'm saying things to myself, that little DBX thing sounded good. And I sit and think to myself, maybe I might need to go and just pick up another one and just sell all this stuff. Because right now, like all that stuff is good, it's cool, but it's only giving you maybe like a 2 or 3% edge. Maybe 2 or 3% better. Some 10%. But for real, it is what it is. You don't need all that expensive gear. You don't need it. You don't need it. You do not need it. Not at all. You don't need it. You don't need all that expensive gear. You know what I'm saying? Don't need it. Right now, some of these new microphones that are coming out sound great. I got a U87 AI, brand new one in here. I barely use it. You know what I'm saying? I have an Avalon 737, barely use it, just changed out the tubes. I got the Apollo X6. I'm using that a little bit more, but most of my stuff, I'm using my little solid, my SSL little thing here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but got my little SSL. I use this most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I have another UAD Apollo, the little desktop. I don't use that too much no more. I got a plethora of like audio interfaces. I have the Audient. That sounds very good. It's on like $250, $300. Sounds great. You can hear the difference, but it's very minute. It's like something that, is super minute. Like, you can get you a good mic, a good compressor, like a good. I will say this: you're gonna need some hardware going in. Like, you just can't. I think that any type of compressor, whatever, a preamp that you can run it through, like a hardware type of a thing, that will make any mic sound good. It's just a circuitry. So I pretty much just run my stuff through the 737. You can pretty much any mic will sound good going through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm using the new M1 right now. I'm actually using it. You hear the audio on it. I don't have no microphones. I'm using all the audio through the M1 right now. You know what I'm saying? So the Rode NT2, oh my God, sounds great. I got the NT1A in my B room at the studio right now. Sounds great. Sounds great. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not the big 6, it's just the SSL. It's not the Plus either, it's just a regular one. I got this on sale for like $200 last year. What kind of camera do I use? I use a Sony A7 III. That's what I'm using right now. And even with the whole live setup, it still shows up real good. Curtis King, what's good, my guy? We got Curtis King on here. Come on, man. We were just talking about you earlier, man. We were just talking about you. I was talking about, why would anybody hate? Why would other YouTubers or people on YouTube hate on people? Why would they hate? As much information that you give out, as much information that BusyWorks, Beats, Ave, all these people, all us give out, why would anybody want to hate? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Curtis is a GOAT on here, man. Come on, man. GOAT. Helped so many producers, man. Like, this man has helped so many people. I'm not gonna give the guy's name, but it was just it popped up on my feed. I was like, yo, that is crazy that anybody would even do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a very messy environment. Very messy. And at the end of the day, like, some people, they always try to place people's credits and all that stuff like that. Like I was telling everybody before, oh man, much love to you as well. Like I was telling people before, like, yeah, okay, cool. I sold a few records. I'm a platinum producer. Great job to me. Pat myself on the back. Great. Got plaques, all that good stuff. It means nothing to the outside world, really. It means really nothing to me because I get more joy being on here with you guys. Like right now, I could be in here making beats all day until I got to go pick up the kids. I'm going to make beats while they're here. But at the end of the day, I still have to be a father. I still have to be a man. I still have to enjoy the world outside. You know what I'm saying? And I still have to be a human being. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what some people fail to realize. Like, we're still human beings, and it hurt my soul to see somebody that's kind of doing fraudulent stuff that is basically showing that they're a fraud in a sense. Do that, and you got people agreeing with it, and it's like I don't like it. I have to speak on that. Because my thing is, when people are doing stuff like that, see, I have the means to actually go through and find out exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? And find out what credits have you really done, who have you really worked with, what's going on. Because it to me, that's nothing but like 2 phone calls away. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But I appreciate you, man, coming on and just coming on to the live, man. Appreciate that. That's dope. It's always dope to do that. And definitely I want to get on his platform and, we could probably have a sit down and chop it up or whatever. Hey, my brother, that is, yes, the freedom is we have space to do all of that. And that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's definitely set it up. I'm not really too good with I'm doing the live stream stuff, but I know you probably got it down to a science. Yeah, so just definitely what I'll do is I'll hit you up on your IG and we can link up and then you can kind of show me how to do it because I'm still kind of like, I'm tech savvy now, but I ain't you know what I'm saying? I gotta know how to set everything up so we can get on there. We can just chop it up. We can do a live, we can chop it up or however you want to do it, man, we can run it. You know what I'm saying? And I need to, and y'all, and all the people that's on here, man, like the Discord, I do have a Discord set up, and I think it's a guy that's kind of helping me run it, but I do have a Discord page. I just don't really understand how the Discord works like that. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so I definitely hit you up on your IG and then we'll link it up to try to get on here sooner than later. But I appreciate you coming by, man. Appreciate you. Huge fan of what you do, man. Huge fan of what you do, and man, it's an honor for you to come on here for everything that you do for the community. Love your videos. Love how you do. I love like your whole setup, the lighting, and everything. I love how you do all your stuff on IG. It's incredible, and believe it or not, there's a lot of major producers who have credits and everything that might not say it, but they have learned something from Brother Curtis. You know what I'm saying? They have. Trust me, because he was one. He was one of the few ones. Oh man, what time is it? Oh, it's time for me to go work out. It's actually past time. What's good? Oh, from the UK, what's good, man? Marksman, what's good? What is good? Yeah, Discord is for the business. I'm gonna go ahead and go back on my Discord too, and check it out. But I'm kind of lost on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just like to do music and talk and do all other stuff. I'll be like lost on it. You know what I'm saying? Check out BeatStars. I was on BeatStars for a minute, but I got my own site, so I do my own thing, really. All right, man. But look, I gotta go. I gotta go work out, you guys. I want to appreciate everybody who donated, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who donated. Make sure I want to see all you guys tomorrow night at 8:30 for the live beat review. Got some really dope producers. I heard some dope stuff already. I usually don't try to listen to it, but I heard some dope stuff already. So please, if y'all can, come on tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. sharp. I might get on a little bit early so we can get the beats rolling at 8:30, and then let's chill out for about a good hour and just have a good time listening to some beats. I don't care if you just got it playing in the background. I don't care if you're watching the whole thing. Just come on in and vibe with me, vibe with the producers. And if you got some beats, go ahead and sign up. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably do a few more extra free slots this coming up week because, some of you guys coming off the 4th of July, you're getting ready for school, all that stuff like that. Your kids going to school, stuff like that. So I'm going to give away some free slots every week so you guys can come on. If you do want to get in, it's 2 beats for $30, okay? I'm going to let y'all guys know it's 2 beats for $30. And there's always a reason why I charge that, because I used to have to pay more than that back in the day when I used to do my beat battles. I had to pay for gas. I had to pay to get in the club, and most of the time it was about $50 to play your beats, and then you had to hope to make it to the second round. So you had to think I was almost spending damn near $100 just to get my beat heard inside of a club with 50 people in it. My beat battles, not beat battles, but my beat reviews pretty much hold around about 150 to 200 people, which was more people than was in the clubs at the time. And it's replayable, so we can replay this thing back. You can hear your beats over again and do all that good stuff. So if you want to do it, sign up is every Friday at 1 p.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern, and the first 15 make it in there. And if so right now, if I do 5 freebies, there's only going to be 10 slots available, okay? So I might do that. I might do 7. I don't know. But, I appreciate it. Thank you. But y'all guys want to check in, it's on my beats. It's on my page. Go to my booking online. Sometimes I started earlier. Sometimes I started later. You know what I'm saying? But I try to make it fair so everybody can get in, because sometimes a lot of you guys couldn't make it in there because it fills up very fast. But yeah, I want to see you guys tomorrow night. Please come on tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep supporting these producers. Keep supporting everybody, man. And we're going to try to make this thing work. Thanks to everybody who donated today. I really appreciate you guys. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And for anybody who is not doing nothing tomorrow night, come meet me tomorrow night on my live beat review. Let's listen to some dope tracks. And I want you guys to give your constructive criticism to these producers, all right? So I will see you guys tomorrow night, okay? And we are on our road to 100K, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I can't believe that I'll be getting another plaque real soon. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.